Well, good morning, y'all. It is 9:30. Yeah, I wanted to get up at like 8:30. But it's all good. We're gonna go pop the back doors open. That's what I gotta do. Pop the back doors open and go start making our deliveries. I think I've got 10 stops here in Valdez and then a few in Glennallen. But yeah, it's a nice balmy, like 18 degrees. So yeah, catch you guys in a little bit. Well, got a coffee. I don't always buy coffee when I'm down here, but some days you just have to because you're dragging and stuff. So that's what we did. But yeah, I think we've dropped like 3 or 4 drops already. So got a few more to go. Make sure. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, we got a few more to go, but not too bad. It's going pretty good. So some days, running LTL, it could be a real pain in the butt because people don't want to answer the phone, and they don't want to show up, and their freight's blocking the next guy's freight. But Valdez is a small town, big money town, but it's only got 3,000 people, probably not even that many people in the winter, and everybody is pretty cool to deal with. So, all right, let's get on down the road and get some more of this stuff dropped. Alrighty, y'all. Well, it is currently 11:30. Sorry, I'm fighting some kind of cold or something here. But it's 11:30. We have dropped most of the trailer, over half. So I've still got like 3 more stops on my way out of town, and then I got to stop at the terminal, which is where the Alaska pipeline coming down from the oil fields in Prudhoe Bay. Terminal is where they put it all into tanks and they load it onto oil tankers, and it gets shipped out of here. There's also a refinery down there. It's pretty cool. I'll try to get a little bit of videos. It's they're very particular on what you're allowed to do there. It's harder to get on to the terminal than it is to get onto like a military base, at least in my experience. They're definitely extra picky, but I'm gonna try to get you guys a little bit of behind the scenes on what goes on up there. So I got that one box that picked up from Pat yesterday. So, but yeah. So this is the bridge to nowhere. There's a neighborhood on the other side of it where we just came out of. Had to drop some doors off at a real nice house they're building. Been building for about a year now. But yeah. Anyways, I was gonna put you guys in the phone mount and just kind of let you sit on the dash, but the problem is, 1, it's a weird point of view, and 2, that crack is right in the way. So, but like I said, we got new glass coming for it. It's so hard to keep windshields up here. There's just so much crap on the roads. But yeah, check out all the snow, guys. This is where the snow blowers come through and they cut down the sides of the road. So that's a hydrant with a huge sign above it. I don't know how tall that is. I'll try to get a comparison one day. I'll stand up next to it. It's about 5 or 6 feet tall. So 5 or 6 feet of snow. And some of that's probably stacked in from the berms and stuff, but they come through and they blow it all way back. So it's not like that's all being pushed there. It's a nice clean cut edge. So, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna swing by the city shop. I got a couple of boxes for Joe. and then we're gonna head over to the electric company. Oh, and drop a couple deals off to them. So yeah, we'll get turned in over here, and this gate's kind of tight, but I've always been able to make it. But you just gotta use the whole street. Thankfully, all the streets in Valdez are 14 feet wide, or like all the lanes. I don't even know how wide the actual street is. 60 feet or something. It's a huge easement. It's got big, because they need room to push all the snow. They get so much snow here. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, yeah. Let me go drop these boxes. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. That's better. A little bit. Last pallet for here in town. The audio is probably terrible in here with that reefer running. Yeah, last pallet here in town. The rest of it's gonna go on out of town, as well as Glennallen. So we'll drive this thing one-handed over here. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but get it dropped and yeah, get on down the road. Alright, so we're we are on terminal now. I got the phone in mount, so I shouldn't get in trouble. I don't have a problem with that, to my knowledge. But yeah, so we're this is the terminal, Alaska Pipeline Service, and this is where all the oil comes to off the North Slope of Alaska. So it comes here. I don't really know what they do to it, other than store it and then load it onto oil tankers and stuff. But yeah, they're very they got very strict rules. You know, when you come here, you got to have a TWIC card. You got to have a clean truck, no leaks. Don't feed any ravens. You know, if a bird flies up by your truck, don't be tossing a piece of bread or nothing. That'll get you kicked off. True story. Boss knew a guy that got fired for that. So yeah, they're real particular. Like they don't even like if you have AirPods in or something when you pull up there. So they're real particular on their speed limits and everything. Big safety over here, you know. So, which is fine. It's kind of a pain, but you know, we play by their rules. We get a decent amount of freight coming out here. Usually it's for one company that does a bunch of coatings and stuff. But we also haul up there on the right. You'll see that's the warehouse. So we'll bring just general freight up there. So just had one small box one there today. No big deal. But yeah. So this is down here, Valdez. This is across the bay from Valdez itself. So yeah, I'll one of these days if I have a load of sand or something going up to the tanks, I'll try to get some footage of that. But right now we're headed out, and yeah, we'll keep it rolling through the gates. But then maybe on down to Danville or something. So it's pretty nice. It's 25 degrees out. It's a little breezy, but not too bad. So we're on the north side of town, headed out towards Glennallen. So we're gonna just hit the highway, headed back towards the house, towards Anchorage, and we will stop and give off some stuff to Barnett. He's out of town a little ways, so he's one of my last stops. He's my last stop for Valdez freight, and then the rest of it's going to Glennallen. So yeah, it's a little tight through here, especially when they have these delineators set up. It's really tight. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you too. Very tight on this exit. Doesn't look that bad, but that overhang on that building hangs over about 3 feet, 2 feet maybe, and you got to watch it on the left side of your trailer. Roof up there, I want to get. Yeah, don't ask me why they have weird speed limits over here on Terminal. It's like 19, 29, 14. Strange, but like I said, it's their playground. We're just playing on it, so follow their rules. Hopefully, these guys are still working. I passed a grader and a snowblower coming in. Didn't get a chance to record it, but maybe we'll get up behind them. You guys can see a little bit of how that goes. So they keep these roads blowing back, so you can, so you can actually get through. Especially when you get, they'll get tons of snow. Yeah, here we go. They'll get tons of snow at a time. So when the plows come through, if they're pushing, 2 feet of snow, they need somewhere to push it, to get it out of the lane. As you can see how tall these berms are. But yeah, they usually come through with the grader and then hit it all with the blower. And yeah, expensive blowers, guys. To my knowledge, those things are well over $1 million. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what these guys at DOT said. Over $1 million, and they've got like radar inside of them. So when they're blowing through like a avalanche or heavy drifts or whatever, or just whatever, blowing snow and you can't see, they can see like where the guardrails are, or if there's a car buried in the snow, because they've got that like radar in there. It's pretty crazy. There's actually magnets buried in the road going up the pass, and that is how they can help keep themselves, in the lane, because it blows so hard up there sometimes you can't see. So, but yeah, I think next one maybe we'll just do a little time lapse. Headed down Bayville, headed out to the highway, and then back up Richardson Highway towards Anchorage. So, pretty good time today. It's 1:15, so we'll get after it. Okay, leaving this place over here, met up with them to drop that stuff. A little tight getting in here. Somebody parked their car right at the bottom of the hill there. The dumpster on one side, the car on the other. Not a big deal, but I didn't set myself up quite right. But we got in there. But yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about hours of service a little bit for Alaska. It's quite a bit different than lower 48. Down there they can drive for 11 hours. They could be on duty for 14. Here in Alaska, we can drive for 15 hours and be on duty for 20. So a much longer shift. So I just wanted to preface that, because a lot of people are probably going to wonder, like, oh, how are you driving all that? hours, I believe. Or it's an 8 and 80 type of schedule. I don't understand exactly how that part works, but I do know you guys take a 34-hour reset every 7 days or 6 days or 8 days, whatever. I don't usually, my schedule's usually not that consistent because some of them I work local for a few days, some of them driving out of town. I'll have to run logs, so it just kind of depends. But yeah, for those that are wondering, 15-hour days, drive time, 15-hour drive time, 20 hours on the clock. So when I leave Anchorage and come down here, you know, I'm burning time coming down here, and then obviously I'm on the break when people sleep for a few hours, and then burn some clock going back. But it's not too bad. So yeah, that's Alaska hours of service. So man, I got like 30 somewhere. Hopefully I can get it out. I think I can. But maybe I'll remember to keep you guys posted. But anyway, we're gonna step north and then south to Anchorage. So we're gonna swing up to Glennallen, and yeah, I don't know what else I'll video, but we'll find something. All right, well, we're about 30 miles out of Glennallen. Stopped here at the top of Tonsina. There's a big hill back there. It's about 8% grade and pretty steep, but just stopped here, stretch your legs, take a leak, walk around, keep an eye on everything. It's so hard to keep these trucks clean, guys. It's just absolutely ridiculous up here. Yeah, it's just straight up ridiculous. But it's about 4 below zero right now. So yeah, it's about 4 below. And it's a little chilly. But we're gonna step on into Glennallen. Said about 30 miles, about half an hour, 25 minutes, and then yeah, we'll hit these last few drops, and look towards Anchorage. So, anyway, yeah, let's hit the road. turned off the ridge. We're headed south on the Glen now. Got 2 more drops, and yeah, then we'll be done for the day. So this is about 185 miles north of Anchorage, so we've got about 3 hours left. So far, been pretty smooth running. The road's been in great shape. It's about -6 degrees right now, so a little chilly, but not too bad. But yeah, there's a Subway here, like 2 gas stations. It's an IGA, which is like a grocery store. The bank, a Napa, a hotel. Other than that, not too much going on in Glennallen. So they got a lot of snow this year, more than normal. Normally they don't get near this much, but last year they had a lot too, and flooded out real bad in the spring. So we'll see what happens this spring, but I'm gonna take a ride on Co-op Road, head over to see the boys at the diesel plant for the power company. Yeah, so they've got a big, couple of big diesel generators that supplement power out here. So we usually haul oil to them and coolant. A little bit of this and that. Good people over here. So swing in here and get this last pallet off, and the rest of it's just some boxes that are next stuff. So yeah, it's getting dark. It's about 4 o'clock, but you know, we're gaining daylight, thankfully, because we've passed the point of solstice. So yeah, let's go talk to these guys and see what's up. And just like that, just like that, we're all done. It's the last drop. Sun's going down. Hopefully it'll be some clear roads. And I don't know what that spot is. Oh, I see it. Hang on. Maybe? Nope. Hang on. There. Yeah, so I just made our last drop. It says 4, but it's actually, we've been sitting for a minute, probably -4. So yeah, we're gonna hit the road and step south. Yeah, I'm not sure. Might do another time lapse. Might just see you guys back at the shop. So let's get after it. Well, who do you think you're talking to? I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, so I forgot to film at the shop. I was in a little bit of a hurry. Picked up another trailer from where we store our trailers at, and brought it over to one of our other drivers who's headed out tonight. Since we're headed on vacation, he's gonna use my truck. And yeah, so he was borrowing. I was kind of hurrying trying to get that to him, but it never ends because we got a call. I got a call from the wife earlier. Car wouldn't start. So yeah, I got home tonight. It is let's see, you probably can't see it. 10:45. Little man needs to be asleep. But yeah, got a new starter in. Starter went bad. What do you think? Is that a pretty good job? Knuckles? Hey, Knuckles. Give me Knuckles. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, he's not really making any sense. But anyway, it's fixed. So that'll be the outro for this video. Yeah, we're gonna go on vacation for a couple weeks. We'll maybe film a little bit. Hey. Hey. Use your words. Might film a little bit while we're gone, but yeah, well, you know, it never ends, guys. If it doesn't work, it's starters. And let me tell you, if you know, there's a room under the engine bays of this thing, but a 2018 Yukon, like LS this, LS that. Dude, starter on that thing was not fun at all. And I broke one of the connector pieces. Please, yeah, explain this to me really quick. Why, like, of all the things that engineers, car manufacturers can build, why can they not build a electrical connector that does not take surgical tools and precision and microscopes and then, you know, exert great force to pull apart? Like, why can't they just make like something simpler? Like anything besides what most automotive clips are. Why are they the way they are? They're not easy. And on this one, the starter, everything was up on the back side of it. And then to make matters worse, the clip on the electrical plug for the ground, I believe, or whatever for the starter switch, which, you know, closes the, whatever it does to make the starter turn. The little wire, the big wire goes on with the nut, you know, the red wire, you're hot. The other wire, the ground, I'm assuming. It's kind of weird on these ones because it's like all wrapped up weird, but it's coming to a little plug. And yeah, so the plug, to pull the clip out and push it down or pull it up, you can't see because it's all on the back side. And you pull the starter off, leave them connected, try to twist it, but you can't because they don't make the wires long enough. Because I guess when you make, like, you know, whatever, 50,000 vehicles a year, 200,000 vehicles a year, however many vehicles Chevy makes, GM makes, if you make all of their starter wires an inch, you know, just long enough, you don't give them an extra inch, you save, like, you know, I don't know, 10 grand a year. So some CEO gets a nice bonus. But anyway, got that trip done, got that load delivered, another safe one in the books. Got the wife a new starter, and we're gonna head to the airport tomorrow. But we're gonna go inside, get cleaned up. Are you trying to go snow machining? You gotta go snow machining? He is dirty because he thought he was playing mechanic. He's a pretty good mechanic, you know.
Yeah.
You wanna start it up? No. You wanna take the phone? No. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.